Money. I've not seen too much of Cam recently, or Flitz or Xpurt. So a little bit of new, a little bit of some things I know. So looking forward to this one to say the least. But gotta see what Money and Cam do, obviously.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh, it's finally starting. You know, you get all the planning and the setup, but here we go. Kickoff game 1. Flitz Cam versus Xpurt and Money here. And this one will be very interesting to see. Just like, again, Money and Xpurt, they've been playing together for a while. They've got a lot of that chemistry. When I invited Cam here, he was top 15 in twos. I think he was sitting at 13 at the time. I don't know where he is right now, but interesting. He's also, you know, choosing a team with Flitz here. Everybody loves Flitz, and to see him back in action is going to be definitely one that we're going to keep an eye on right now. Already just you can see Money coming in here, trying to get a follow-up touch. Cam and Flitz a little awkward in that corner, but here's Cam on the ball. Has a chance here. Flitz to pull out Xpurt. Flitz with a follow, but the positioning, you can see it was a little off.
I had to give the ball back, too, because Money actually really trusted that flick was coming through. He headed up to the backboard in case it got through his teammate, but did a really nice job there regaining possession, forcing Flitz and Cam to back off on the blue half. So Money and Xpurt definitely given a lot of credit. That's a good ball in the middle. Money sizing things up and not going to be able to jam it home. They're both on the same side, and Xpurt kicks it wide. Probably should have scored there.
Definitely could have ended there for scoring, but now things going the other way. Xpurt got to get some good control here. Money's behind us.
Okay. Flitz is like, don't do it, dude. Don't hit me.
Oh, but that 50's crazy.
Huge play from Xpurt pushing Flitz up the wall, and Money doing a great job taking his time. And you're right, that 50 straight behind the dead center of the ball. Didn't let it go anywhere, exactly canceling out the challenge coming through from the opposition. Drove straight through it. All that extra space being able to get capitalized on, and they win the kickoff. Maybe 2 here. Flitz comes up empty. Indeed he does. Here's Money, and still the placement not good enough. Xpurt will try again. Top left, 2-0. Money and Xpurt starting off strong here.
Yeah, like you can see that pressure coming in. They forced 2 there. Xpurt, perfect shot. Cam had enough boost to make it there, but is again just a little bit off from Cam's aspect. Jumps too late, so isn't able to get there in time. And yeah, you're right. We got 2. Yeah, the kickoffs are going to be very important here as well. Like seeing what they try to do, if they try to go for like a Spanish, if they try to just go for a fake.
How does the kickoff game change in 2v2? Because like I said, I've spent a lot more time playing 3s the past year or 2, so I've missed a lot of the 2v2 kickoff meta. Because I know 1v1, it's a lot of, you know, you always go for different kickoffs and stuff like that. But I don't really know what the game plan is in 2s.
Yeah, in 2s you could definitely mix it up a little bit, because most like pros can either decide if they want to like hard cheat off kickoff, if they want to try to lose it for their teammate for boost so they have a free possession. If they want to go for a Spanish, which is just like instead of actually going for the ball, they go for a demo. And those things can definitely like kind of shake things up and maybe even allow a couple amount of goals here. That's gonna be Cam though. Great win on that 50. He was just in the perfect position for this play.
Oh, okay, I see. I didn't realize that Xpurt was kind of closed down there at the midfield. I didn't notice that at first. I saw Money going in for the challenge, so I assumed Xpurt was headed back, but it took him a little bit longer to recover. So they do give one back. A lot of open space for Cam. Obviously, you hope everyone would score that, but get it done and on the road back. So another kickoff in favor of Money and Xpurt as well. Does this one convert? I'm not so sure.
Came a little awkward. He's got 12 boosts. Flitz needs to help out. Flitz is chilling with, well, 7 now. They're both really low here. And Xpurt and Money have their way of things right now. Play out. Shot. In. It just seemed like they caught them in a really uncomfortable state, and they completely capitalized the Chiefs.
Yeah, Cam was trying to figure out when he wanted to challenge there. Had a lot of boost, but obviously didn't feel like he could just go straight for it. But may have been the best choice because Flitz was never going to make it back in time to actually try and cut that challenge down. And they end up kind of both getting in each other's way as they're on the same side of the net. And Xpurt is going to poke that one hard off the wall, excuse me. That means Flitz and Cam kind of right back to the drawing board after getting back into it.
Nice touch from Xpurt out. I like what Cam's doing. Just trying to has to buy some time for Flitz. That's a good turn from Flitz. Has a double, but unable to get the follow up. Good on Xpurt to remain patient, but Xpurt's also low on boost here, so this is tough. Good clear away, not really giving anything to anybody. And Money going off the ceiling. Gets it past Cam, looking for the double. Good read for Flitz, but Xpurt can keep this in play. Going for the bump on Cam, but not able to get a piece of that. A minute 15 left here in regulation. And we got to see something here from the boys in blue. As right now, they're getting picked apart here a little bit.
Yeah, Money trying to add to that lead, but got to be careful. You don't want to overextend and give them a lot of time to work with. And actually, Money went to go steal the boost, almost lost the ball. Cam is also going to give one up. He loses his corner boost. Forced punt. You need the space at that point. Flitz and Cam just finding themselves in situation after situation with very suboptimal positioning and forced to go inside out. Still has no boost. Xpurt and Money, I think you can probably just play keep away here for 40 seconds and you'll win the game.
Yeah, that does seem like the plan. Money doing well to not overextend. Especially good control to be able to get it around 1 here. 30 seconds left. And even Xpurt, as close as he is to the goal line, not necessarily putting himself in really troubling positions. Testing ball there. Cam finally going to get some breathing room, but has to score here. And if Xpurt can clear this away, which he will, he's going to get a lot of space in that midfield. Final 10. And yeah, it looks like Money and Xpurt, they start this one off with, I'd say, a pretty controlling first game.
Yeah.
But it is a best of 5. Let's see if Cam and Flitz can kind of find their stride here in the series.
Yeah, that really does kind of feel like all it was. I mean, a little bit more decisive, I think, on defense for Cam and Flitz, and it may go a little bit differently. Obviously, big pressure game, like you said, Money and Xpurt. That's 14 shots for them, so definitely a hefty controlling portion of I believe there was only 4 shots for Cam and Flitz. So really loved Money and Xpurt, like you said. I mean, great synergy throughout. Cam and Flitz, I think it's not too big of a. It looks a lot worse than it was. You know, it's still only 1-3. It's just you look at that shot pressure and you're like, oh boy, just not getting the ball a lot. But that gets sussed out. I think obviously they were down for 2 for a long time, and at that point, Xpurt and I was just looking at it. Money doing a really great job keeping the ball away and controlling a lot of boost on the pitch. That made it a lot tougher as well for Cam and Flitz. Really bring that ball down, get possession, get themselves some opportunities as well. So overall, across the board, boosts, map control, great kickoffs, putting themselves in a lot of good spots early, and they continue to do that here in game 2. So just a little tune-up, I think, for Cam and Flitz. They'll find their stride here.
Yeah, I know going into this event, Money was one of the people who was definitely, like, he wanted this event to happen. When I first, like, even mentioned it, like, I'm thinking of doing a 2-stream, he's like, yes, do one, please. And so, like, I know that he's come in with a lot of preparation, and to see how well they've been doing right now, you know, it shows on the field as well. They are just throwing a lot of testing balls in the air to see exactly what Cam and Flitz will do with them. Xpurt gets a bump here off ball. Money.
Can he get it? Ooh.
Tried to wrap around it. Not quite there yet, but a lot of pressure here in the opener.
Finally, they do have to give a little ground, but there's the same problem that Cam and Flitz were running into. A little bit of a downward clear. I think Money was trying to get that one up, but either way, Flitz and Cam needing time to grab the boost, and here's where you really got to string the challenges together. And again, going for that boost control, they win the ball straight through, and that's actually saved Flitz. Huge stop.
That was crazy. Flitz has 4 saves, by the way, and 400 points as well. I have to throw that out. To compare, Cam has 22.
He's helping.
Right. Xpurt and Money both have 100 apiece. But Flitz has just been on defense as he picks up his 5th save of the game. It's 3 minutes, 25 seconds to go. I don't know. Xpurt there with a touch straight down to Money, but Flitz is there to cut it away again.
Excellent job of understanding where the play is developing. To be sure, has to give a little ground, but Money doesn't really have the boost, and Flitz is going to jump all over it. Xpurt gets caught. That's great awareness from Flitz, knowing that Money doesn't actually have anything. He turned on it immediately.
Yeah, saw the opportunity. Once Money was starting to slow down there, you could tell he's either baiting or he's like low on boost. So I'll just try to force him to play high there. and read it perfectly. Flitz's awareness in game 2 has been phenomenal. Again, sitting at 100% shooting, as well as 5 saves in the first 2 minutes. Cam has just been chilling.
It's the ball, though. Xpurt owns a race, and I'd be wary going for anything against Flitz, but they leave Cam in the 2-on-1. He'll get him out of a jam. I don't think really Xpurt and Money have the pressure here. I think they do have to yield at least a little bit.
Cam able to knock that away. Flitz going for this one. But look at that. Xpurt and Money, though, both double commit for that. Money, though, Cam wasn't ready for it. Wait, hold on. There's a lot of chaos right now. Dimbo on the play. Xpurt fake challenge on the wall. Is going to get that one. Flitz, good control. Xpurt missed the demo. Misses it again. We're going to have to look at the tape on that one. But 2 minutes halfway through this game, Cam, flip reset. Trying to find a second goal. Flitz, he keeps this one in play. Good turn here from Cam, but Flitz doesn't have the boost to follow up, so Money's going to get control of this.
Yeah, he doesn't have that boost because Money did a really great idea. He's like, that can't go in. I'm just going to go secure my own corner boost. It opened up a little bit of space, forced Flitz and Cam to back off, and that got them the ability to find a clear here. But 2 minutes left, and game 2 in stark contrast. Still a lot of good pressure from Xpurt and Money, but it's Flitz and Cam who are in the lead, and Xpurt needs to win this one-on-one, just tries to jam it in the corner. You have to control it, buy a little time for Xpurt to reset, and Money's done just that.
Minute 30. Xpurt waited for that boost to spawn. It's going to need it. Oh, never mind. It's gone. Cam says, see you later. Flitz has room. Top right. Oh, my God. Look at Flitz go.
Popping off in game 2 to be sure. That demo paying dividends, and he forces Money to play the defense high on the wall, and like you said, just a little bit of room for Flitz. Did not disappoint. Beautiful shot in the top right corner. Don't think it's necessarily out of reach. Minute and a half is a long time, but excellent game 2, especially from Flitz. He's at 885 points now, and Cam on 116. Make that 120.
Drop it now.
He just might.
This is crazy.
Who needs what? 2 saves would do it. 1 epic save and a center would do it.
Yeah. Minute left, plenty of time, but also time for Xpurt and Money to get back into this. Don't count him out just yet. Xpurt touching the corner, he's alone. Almost tried to wrap it around Cam. Did Xpurt get that boost? I gotta check. Yeah, it does have the boost. Is gonna be able to turn on this play. Good save out from Xpurt. Will be his 3rd. Money played up high. Cam on top of the ball, leaves it for Xpurt. Xpurt has to hit the double. No, misses, but does get a bump. Tried to get one on Cam as well, but Cam able to get away in space. Money has to pre-jump it. Does win the pre-jump. Can he get to the ball? Ooh. Does get to the ball. Pitch out. That one. Great bounce. Xpurt's there to read it. They're fighting for a goal here, Cheese, but they just can't get it.
So tough to get around some of these touches. And like Xpurt initially against that backboard, trying to get all the way around it to go far post. And they do a great job to at least keep the ball in the mix, but just don't feel like there's any high-quality shooting angles, not without being absolutely perfect. Only 10 seconds left, and if there's any consolation, it may be that they do not get it. It's off the post and out. And now the only consolation is they didn't allow Flitz the 1K game, 9:37 to top it off. But not thinking that anything else needs to be said here on game 2. That was the Flitz is going to go out there and stop you and then go win the game.
Yeah, facts. My goodness, like 7 saves. I'm doing math. 11 shots on the other side of things.
Only 11.
Yeah, right. 11 shots. I mean, Money had 7 himself. It's as if Flitz said, Money, okay, nothing's going in for you. And nothing did go in. They didn't score at all that game, despite putting on those shots. Meanwhile, Flitz shot 2 for 3. So the opportunities that Flitz scored on were very well taken. Cam and Flitz now tie up the series 1-1. This one puts the series on match point, whoever comes out on top of this. The adaptations, though, were really solid for Cam and Flitz to be able to just completely stop the offense from Xpurt and Money.
Yeah, definitely just making sure they didn't get the boost stolen in the corners, I think helped them a lot in that last game, give them a little bit more flexibility. And the worst part is it could potentially get worse because, I mean, Cam really didn't have to do too much that last game. So if he starts to come online as well, then you're going to run into some trouble. And Money overcommits here, but Cam doesn't have the strong kick up the pitch. And Money is in damage control mode now.
Flitz is trying to deal some damage. He's looking for a demo there on Xpurt. Xpurt has been in awkward spots. Flitz up there early, pinches in middle. Good on Xpurt though, that recovery and that strong clear downfield. Forces Cam to be able to try to play this around, but it's a little awkward here on the blue side. Cam gets control, has a chance for a shot, leaves it for
awkward.
Flitz under. Well drawn up play there from Cam and Flitz.
Yeah, it's the great setup from Cam because it really puts Xpurt in such an awkward spot because he's ready to save the shot. But unfortunately, as soon as he sees how hard that ball goes off the wall, he knows he's not going to reach it on the bounce, so he has to play the shot over his shoulder, not 100% certain about where Flitz is coming from and where he can go with it. And that's just a great setup and a quality finish.
Cam played out. Money. I mean, Flitz was close there, but you can see the confidence starting to level up here. Cam looking for the flick over, and boom, it's in. They're starting off hot here, Chiefs.
Yeah, strong flick from Flitz. I mean, it puts a lot of pressure on Xpurt. Obviously, not the end of the world if he misses it. As you can see, Money is in position, but I think he got a little bit scared of Cam just starting an air dribble, maybe getting a bump or just chipping it and hitting him. Either way, absolutely froze him on the goal line, and then the strong flick, right side, no chance. Cam and Flitz storming early on in Game 3. Xpurt and Money, he starts getting a little bit frustrated. Winning and even out-pressuring most of the time. It's just a matter of why can we not get anything through the midfield line now in Game 3. Oh, and that's 3. Oof.
Yes, another one. It's quick. Quick ones. It's Flitz. Comes through.
What?
Light challenge. And I think Xpurt and Money just simply not on the same page there.
Yeah, I don't think Xpurt knew or thought that Money was going to go for that midfield boost, and I don't think Money thought Xpurt was just going to straight lose the ball. And again, there's not much to actually break down there. Just misplay combined with miscommunication, and that always converts to easy goals. Money flip reset chance, looking for the bottom left corner. Unfortunately, overdid it a little bit. Cam just trying to get this one away from danger.
I'm tweeting out. I forgot to actually tweet out my stream today.
He's got a live tweet. He goes, guys, get in here. It's Cam and Flitz versus Xpurt and Money is sick.
Oh my goodness. But I mean, this started out completely on the side of Xpurt and Money. Can they bring things back? They're on a scoring drought here, Chiefs. They might have one here. No, Money can't get there in time. Xpurt did the heavy lifting, but he needed his middleman. Flitz the other way, has the musty, but the save there from Xpurt to stop that out. Money over one. Got bumped though by Flitz. Says, see you later. Cam gonna look the other way. Not gonna be able to get a strong win though against Xpurt. We'll just take him out instead for the demo. Halfway through this game, down by 3. Money and Xpurt need to get something going.
Need to indeed, and it feels like they've had at least a couple of looks here in Game 3, like Xpurt on that breakaway in the one-on-one. He's obviously going to be a little bit frustrated that he started that dribble and then immediately dropped it forward, down onto the floor, couldn't actually make any adjustments to get through the defense. He's doing his best to get back in there and open up gaps. That should be free. The demo should count. Money says, thank you very much. You've made this very easy for me, and unfortunately the stat line will not give him an assist for it.
That's right. The demo, I'm saying they need to really count the demos as part of an assist.
Yeah,
that's just how I feel personally.
Some manual stat counting required there to be sure. But that would be valuable. Demos via assists. Then you can see how many goals Flakes actually got his team.
Right.
Oh, was that just in? Oh, they never saw it coming. Money and Xpurt, they both start pushing up here in the midfield, and they see, oh, Flitz, that's a nice floater. Xpurt will go up and stall that one. Hang on, it's the Cam on the sidewall, and Money's like, yo, I had no boost. I went to the corner. I didn't go to net. Down by 3 again after thinking you started back in the right direction.
So well done, Cam and Flitz, that they've been able to kind of control things. Cam over there with the flick. Able to send that across.
Okay.
Oh, Money,
What?
a big whiff there. So Xpurt has to knock it away.
And you can't just go for it either because you're having to spend so much time play defense. You can't really go and afford to pick up the 100 pads and pull yourself that far out of position, and that's just buying so much time for Cam and Flitz to really get reset in the midfield.
Yeah. Oh my. Oh my. Oh, whoa. What the? Flitz. This play gets the flip. And then the dunk on money straight down. We might have to call it again right there. It might just be over. That play, even from before that replay starts, Flitz is on the sidewall upfield. He has 0 boost. Money has no idea. He then gets himself closer and closer till he gets the 100 pad, and then he breaks that play out. Absolutely fantastic stuff coming out here from Flitz. They'll give up a goal, but I mean, it's still...
You feel good about it. You're like, yeah, you know what? I respect Cam trying to go there and really drive it home, because after you get something like that from Flitz, you're like, cool, let's just keep going. And every now and again, you miss the challenge and give up a goal. But that's okay. You're up by 3. It's 1 minute. What's the worst that could happen?
What else does Flitz have in the bag of tricks?
I mean, if I could, you know, just get the flip reset over one defender, get bumped, and then go find the dunk off the back wall every time, I would.
Oh man, that's why I love tournaments. You don't see that every day. You really don't. And if you do, you know,
it's a good day.
Yeah, like, okay, you got good days every day. All right, ball out. Money trying to start a play up, but 30 seconds left. Down by 3. Cam and Flitz seem to be putting this on match point. They're looking for the spaceman sweep.
Oh,
that's straight down. Money.
It has
going
to
for the double.
Oh
no! Disaster on the goal line. What the? So Money already starts us off, right? Gets the foot, goes straight down. Cam and Flitz run into each other. Xpurt says, okay, I'll take that. Thank you.
Flitz tried to backflip out of the way, too. He was like, oh, I'm in the way. I'm in the way. But it didn't matter. Couldn't get out of the way fast enough. Stalled it right there on the line. And 10 seconds. Fake kickoff from Xpurt and Money. Trying to get one more. See if they can get one more kickoff with time. That's dished to Money, but he's too close. Ends up going straight under the ball, and that will kill any chance of finding some form of equalizer. Cam and Flitz take the advantage, I believe, 2-1 now.
Yeah, done 2-1. And... wait, what is this? Okay, done 2-1 in the series here. And, I mean, it like to see the warm-up game versus now.
Oh, yeah.
Like Xpurt, they're putting a tight spot here. I mean, it just feels like, especially Flitz, he just has like a read on them. He knows exactly what they're going to do, and he's ready for it.
That's the thing. Like, the answer is not hard. It's get the ball past the midfield line. Problem is, Cam and Flitz have that on absolute lockdown right now. There's nothing for free out of that orange half, and that's what's making it so tough. Whereas in games 1, even a little bit of game 2, really felt like Xpurt and Money weren't having a lot of trouble getting that ball upfield. And even if they weren't necessarily able to convert to strong scoring chances, they weren't sitting here getting backed up into their own half and put under a lot of pressure themselves. So that's really the big change from Flitz and Cam is straight lockdown, great ability to always reset, not overcommit on the offensive side of them, keep themselves in position, and keep executing.
So now, can Money and Xpurt execute here? That's the question.
I think it's totally possible.
Yeah, I think they just got to mix up the approach here a little bit. Like, one of the things is, one of them will try to kind of like lead by the mechs, and the other one will follow it out. They are able to put Cam and Flitz in tight spots. That being said, main thing is Flitz has been winning a lot of challenges recently, and that advantage that he's given, it is throwing Money and Xpurt off. Like, look at that great pinch out. Money with that misread. It's tough.
Recover. Oh, yes. Way to hustle back Xpurt and make the second stop. That's a great defensive sequence for Money and Xpurt. I mean, you got put in a jam. Flitz with that pinch clear towards the backboard. They pulled 3 in a row out. What a stop.
Xpurt with control, won't get it past Flitz. Yeah, I really like that stop too, because you can see Cam and Flitz, they had the same idea. It was a slow play, but they were really just trying to make Money as uncomfortable as possible. Can they do it again? No, Money.
I'm just getting this ball up.
No, Xpurt went for move. How do you, like, That is just so crazy. Look at this. Flitz starts to play with 6 boosts, and he's up midfield, just completely ready for Money to hit the ball right to him. Slams it into the back of the net.
And I mean, you can't really blame, Xpurt going for boost right there, because like he's coming through, he's getting the bump on the guy. The problem is the bump on the guy, he's not necessarily the one playing the ball, and his momentum carries him into the corner, so it's kind of more of just a weak clear on Money's part. And it could have got them out of a jam, but just again, kind of that case of the unfortunate timing, not a bad play, but at the wrong time, and it comes back to cost him again.
Ooh. Flitz debated on going for that. Great touch out, though, for Money to get over him. Cam playing very close to just make sure not too much ground is given. Money not able to get too much of that. Xpurt gets bumped. Flitz is on him. Cam with the shot, and Xpurt, great save.
And now you got to buy time because Xpurt needs boost, and Money knows that. So you got to win the ball, and you got to keep winning it for just a moment. And he's doing a great job.
Beat out there. Nice pop up. Flitz, you're not going to get there. Money's definitely getting there first.
But he dropped it.
Yeah, he did drop it. Tried to make up for the bump. Not going to help out.
And that's the difference. Because that's the situation that Cam and Flitz have found themselves in. They got the ball forward to the midfield line, past that first line of defense, and then they keep the ball. They keep possession. Money and Xpurt keep kind of dropping it just a little bit, and they're not always able to get it back cleanly.
Touch out. Money. Gets a bump. Oh, he gets the goal. Forces his way past Flitz. Look at this.
Huge air dribble. Really puts the pressure on Flitz, too, because that ball's coming with a lot more pace now, and Flitz so focused on making sure he didn't get bumped. Almost able to get back to it, but not enough. Great air dribble from Money. Gets themselves back in the mix. Again, not the first time that's happened for them. Now they got to stay there and not immediately concede.
Watch out. Money. Want some control there, but instead, Flitz. We'll try to take this one. Actually, is going to leave that, go for the corner. Positioning is just so important here, too. Even though there's lots of room on the field, you got to be in the right spot.
Oh, great job.
Ground pinch. Straight to Cam, though. Cam says thank you. Not going for a flip reset. Air dribble over one. Okay. An Xpurt, even though low on boost. Maybe that's just a decision there from Flitz not to just try to challenge that, as Flitz will just flip it past the entire team. I guess he made the right decision.
Did he not believe him? Xpurt, yeah, he's kind of just locked there. He doesn't have a lot of boost, so obviously he can't go up and challenge, and he's kind of out there thinking maybe I can grab these 12 pads, but Flitz, again, executing to perfection, delivers another one. Not the first fake kickoff for Money and Xpurt as well, but I don't know if they've got the space for this. Cam's already ready, and there's the demo in the midfield, too. Oh, wow.
Good beat, though. Even Flitz gave that a nice shot.
Big risk reward, to be sure. Cam kind of dumped it, but, I mean, Money just trying to stall things out. And Xpurt's like, we got to go.
Right.
He just
That's
charged
against the wall. We are down in the series. I like that. 120 left and a little bit of some late, I guess the word I wanted to say is heroic, but kind of late gambling. Going on here for Money and Xpurt.
There's definitely a little gamble, to be sure, from Xpurt. Not bad timing, of course. It's the only way you're definitely going to make sure you get through that line, because nobody's going to think you're going to be right there for that.
Wait, is he on goaling? Oh, no, that's not him.
Imagine. That's how you go to game 5. You just roll one back straight into your net.
I'm like, okay.
Oh,
demo. Flitz couldn't get the second touch. Ooh. Oh, almost actually caught Xpurt. Xpurt was playing high.
Bounce.
Oh, and Flitz almost hit that too.
Now it's 2-on-1 though. Cam got by time. Oh no!
He's out, and that shot is a banger. Xpurt takes the lead, and they are on a little bit of a run here. 35 seconds left. They've gotten back-to-back goals.
Money's so smart there. He was initially going to go hit Cam again, but he noticed Flitz rotating into the back post, changed targets, and stopped him from jumping at that one. Great heads-up play from Money.
30 seconds. They're supposed to have this. Oh, that was clean, but not on. I like the idea. Oh, straight to Flitz. It's a slow roller. Money got the pitch out. Cam. He's going to try it. Got to get there. Solid 50. Xpurt on the back wall.
Panic.
Just like, get the touchdown, but straight to Flitz. Flitz to Cam. It's in. We're tied up. I cannot believe it.
Perfection from Flitz. The timing. Didn't even need Cam. That was straight in the net. And you can see Xpurt in the most awkward of positions there, having to just kind of dive off the backboard, just get a touch on it, and that's all you could ask. You put the pressure on Flitz saying, can you deliver? Absolutely. He's been doing it all series. They force OT.
We're not done yet. Like the kickoff there. Flitz has to get past Xpurt, plays it to the side, knows Cam is there. Cam doesn't go. Xpurt, if Xpurt would have got the demo, it would have been wraps. Nice touch. Sit into space. Cam and Flitz are both there next to each other. Flitz decides to go. Flitz doesn't get that boost. Can Flitz end it? Doesn't have the flip. Low touch there.
I was ready for the press X to flip your car goal. That's
right.
It's like, don't do it to him that way.
Good testing ball. Now sent to Cam. Oh, Xpurt was up so early on this. What a read. Flitz, ball in the hood. Oh my God, just sends it. Flitz, does he have the flip? No. And a good touch there for Money to clear away the danger, but Cam and Flitz are just under control. It's just assault after assault. They're looking for a way in, maybe a chance here. Shot. Money,
wow.
Even so awkward, able to get the touch away. And Money trying again to get there. Pinch out to the side. Cannot get the follow-up. Cam, light touch. Money getting some bumps, giving Xpurt some space. And it seems like things are going to quiet down here in the corner, at least for a moment.
I think Xpurt definitely with the right approach there in the corner. He knows his teammate needs time to go across and grab their corner boost, so he slowed that approach down, made sure that they didn't get caught on a quick transition with a weak touch. So Money and Xpurt definitely trying to take a little bit more care of the ball here in OT. As Cam now unwilling to give them even a look at it.
Flitz again going for that redirect. Won't be able to get it this time. Does get bumped though. Will take the boost for Money. Xpurt will win a couple 50s as well. Play out to
juicy.
Cam, and Cam's gonna finish it. Flitz does the heavy lifting, and Cam's there when need be. And GG's for the first round matchup. Well done. We saw a little bit of fight there for Money and Xpurt, and you thought maybe we see game 5, but not unless Flitz has something to say about it.
That's the truth. Flitz absolutely had things to say about it. That 7-second pop off the wall on an awkward clear. Money and Xpurt straight towards the net. Got him back into overtime. Cam was there to finish it.